Spend some time finding out what sort of courses you want to create. Decide how deep the course should be and how advanced. You could provide many hours of content teaching everything there is to know on a subject, like a complete 30-hour web developer course, or shorter 2-hour courses niching down into a small section of a topic, like how to build your own basic WooCommerce website to sell stuff online. A lot of people are not interested in the extras. They just want to get a website set up fast and know enough to be able to add content and take full control of the site. Bear in mind that tech courses like how to build a website are in demand, so they may bring in a quick profit, but are also high maintenance because the software keeps updating, as in whole menus are moved from one place to another, leaving your student in confusion if you don't update quickly, and software could easily become obsolete overnight if someone brings out better software. Evergreen courses like eating healthily, how to paint or design, or learn music, as well as hobby courses, are longer lasting because the same thing will work for many years to come. Choosing a topic is not just about following your passion. Creating a course is really hard work, so you don't want to create a course that will not be worth your marketing efforts. First, research a possible market for your topic and make sure video tutorials are a good vehicle for delivery. Don't make it harder for yourself by choosing a topic you're passionate about but that no one else wants to know about, or a topic that has issues. Say I'm passionate about my cashmere sweaters and have become a bit of an expert on raising cashmere goats. The problem is, to get these goats to grow quality cashmere, they have to live in high altitudes, mostly in remote parts of the world with poor internet. If I made a course about raising cashmere goats, hardly anyone in a geographical location to raise them will have access to my videos. Added to that, there is resistance to the subject because there are articles online about how an overabundance of goat farms are damaging the environment in order to meet the demand for cashmere. Beekeeping, on the other hand, is worldwide, environmentally friendly, and there are some cool new innovations to teach people about. Notice that in both cases I have chosen niche subjects rather than something that appeals to the widest possible audience. If you haven't come across this concept before, it's because people who are looking for a solution to an actual problem are more likely to buy your course to solve their problem than people who are interested in a topic generally. The best way to niche down into a suitable subject for your course is to identify what you are passionate about, proficient in, or just naturally good at. Then think about what the most people in that circle need help with. Then identify where you have the most experience or the most to share. As an example, say I'm passionate about writing books, and I want to make a course on how to write a book. When people search how to write a book, some of them want to know how to write a novel, others want to know about non-fiction, some want to know how to use their writing software, and some just want to know how to format a book as an ebook. All these people need help, but a lot of them who find the course will click away because it's not specifically what they want. So I have to decide which of these niches the most people need help in, and weigh that up against which I am best at. I know how to do all these things, but how to use writing software is most in demand, so I will choose how to use writing software. If you're lucky, you will still have a couple of choices of things that a lot of people need help with that you are also good at. I am proficient in 2 writing apps, so I could teach either. If people search for Microsoft Word courses, most of them will be looking for Office-related activities. But if they are searching for Scrivener, which is specifically for writers, they either want to buy it or they need help learning it. So I would choose how to write a book in Scrivener. Now, if someone buys Scrivener software and realizes they need help and type in the term Scrivener, I have a much higher chance of connecting with them if I have used the term Scrivener in my title than if my course was just how to write a book. At the same time, don't spend years researching the perfect topic, because sometimes things don't work as planned even if you do your research. So I have my full Writing a Book in Scrivener course, and it does really well because I market directly to Scrivener users. Then a lot of students asked for a shorter, cheaper course covering only how to format for ebooks, because that was the hardest part of Scrivener. The shorter course does not do nearly as well, even though people asked for it, because it's not as good value for money. What I failed to take into account is whenever Udemy runs a promotion and markets to Scrivener users, those two courses are set at the same price. So of course people buy the full course because it includes how to format. Imagine if I had only done the short course and someone else had done the full course. I would not be able to compete. Once you have one course established, look for other things that would be useful for the students you already have. A course on writing a book in Microsoft Word is not so useful in this case because most people use either Word or Scrivener, but not both. A course on how to make a book cover does very well because as soon as my Scrivener students have finished writing their book, they need a book cover. The point is to do some research, use your common sense, and start designing. In the time it took me to do 3 of these 4 courses, whatever their success rate, my friend is still agonizing over a topic for his first course. If your course fails, you won't have wasted time. You will have learnt enough about designing and publishing a course to be able to regroup and build another one. The most important thing to bear in mind is that your student wants to see a significant change in their lives after completing your course. So focus on the value they will put on the solution you are offering to their problem. For a course like this one that you're watching, most of you want to be able to produce professional-looking video tutorials quickly and easily. But the value to you is that in the end you will be able to make money from teaching what you know, turn it into a business, and scale up your business to a point where you can leave your regular job and work from home or be location independent. If you focus on skills and hobbies that people just want to dabble in, they are not as motivated to do a course as people who will have a life-changing experience for them. Of course, it's not always about making money. People will buy courses that relieve a pain point for them. For some, it's about saving time. A short, concise course about how to use an iPad without resorting to trial and error would save them valuable time. For some, it's about changing their habits. If you're trying to teach someone how to eat healthily and lose weight, although your course will be about what things are good or bad for them to eat, you need to encourage them along the way by keeping the end goal in sight, which is the lifestyle they will lead with their improved, healthy body. For some, it's about convenience and clarity. Passionate hobbies like model trains are a good example of the kind of thing that people spend a lot of money on and then lose interest in because they don't have a blueprint for putting it all together. What they need is a floor plan and step-by-step instructions teaching them how to put their terrain together in the space they have available. The payoff is that it will work properly and look good so they can show their friends. You could follow up with courses on how to grow their set as they have more money to spend on their hobby. So don't forget to focus on the best result your student can achieve by having the information you're going to give them in your course. In the next video, I'll show you a couple of ways to see if your chosen niche will be worth your while before you invest a lot of time in creating your course.